Good morning, guys! I can't see you. I got this Fenty in my way. Guess what? We made it to 100 subscribers. Actually, we're at 102 since when I woke up this morning. I just want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to my friends Chris and Andy for getting my channel name out there. I see you guys. I see you. Just thank you to everyone who has subscribed. It's fun times over here. Fun times. Even though I'm not really doing anything exciting besides what we're all here for, my makeup, because that's what we all enjoy, right? You get ready with me, playing with new makeup, old makeup. Thanks, guys. You know, every watch, every like, every sub brings the channel up even more. And on that note, let's continue doing what we've been doing here. Get ready with me's. As you can see, my eyes were razzle-dazzled by Fenty. If you have not seen these yet, maybe don't go look at them because you might want to buy one. I mean, look at this packaging. This is the box that it came in. The other day I said, we're being bombarded with blushes. We don't need no more blushes. And then I'm like, I got blush on the way. I do like blush. I just like to see some more mainstream eyeshadow palettes coming out. The packaging is beautiful. Just look at that, okay? And it's like nice, hard plastic, cool shape. And then when you open it up, it's like, this is called Hot Cheeks Velour Blush Lighter in Baked Peach. There's 3 shades. I only got 2. And I don't mean like, oh, I only got 2. I knew wouldn't use the 3rd one. Or if I did get it, I would use it probably the least. We have Baked Peach. I did swatch these yesterday when I got them. But look how pretty that is. I believe, yeah, it's kind of like a highlight and blush in one. Personally, I don't see the highlighter in here, but I haven't put it on my face yet, so beautiful color. I do not have a color like this. The other one, this is in Juicy Peach. This one looks like this. I feel like I can see more of a glow in this one. And they do feel very velour. I don't know. They feel so soft. And here's this one. You could probably see the glow. Oh yeah, like right off the bat, I can definitely see the glow off this one already. But this one, I don't. If I was to say, what do they look like? This one looks like it has more pink in it. Maybe not in the screen. This one looks like it has more of a pink peach, and this one straight up peach. And then, of course, I see some gold in this one as well. As I'm excited to use both. Very excited. Have you seen them? Are you going to get one? I did say this morning that I was going to do the Reddit beauty chat. 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up with a migraine in my brow, and then it went up to my head. So I was like, I'm probably not going to do the Reddit beauty chat because it requires me reading off the screen, and that does not help my migraine at all. I've already learned that lesson before. And if you're wondering, I was on there last night. Nothing interesting right now. So over on Reddit, because that's where I do read a lot of beauty stuff if I'm not on YouTube. There's like there's so many different beauty channels over on Reddit. I don't want my bun too tight. A lot of the stuff over there right now that I'm reading is like, oh, like what's your all-time favorite foundation? Like one that you would highly recommend. These boxes are also super pretty. I'm going to get rid of them because the names are on the back. So I don't need the boxes. I noticed House Labs is coming up a lot, and a lot of people were saying it seems to work for both dry and oily skin. Of course, like Estee Lauder, Armani's popping up. The Beauty Blender has a skin tint. Apparently, that's another highly recommended one. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing anything. What? There's talk about Lisa Eldridge coming out with a lip product. Nobody, I never came across anybody talking about any beauty YouTubers. But I mean, again, there's so many channels. So, oh, this is the Reddit beauty chat. It's supposed to be something I do on Fridays. I'm going to be working again this Friday. So I think I'm just going to do that Thursday. Or, you know what? Maybe I should just do that on Tuesdays. Because I don't do anything. Nothing goes on Tuesdays, right? Because usually I work Thursdays for Miriam. But she wants me to work Friday again. And I don't want to say, hey, let's do it Thursday. And then she's like, oh, back to Thursdays. Let's just do it Tuesdays. I'll get it figured out. Not that it's like a huge thing, but it's interesting to see what the beauty community is talking about over on Reddit. Let's see. So I think I want to incorporate one of these blushes today. I did comment on the Fenty Instagram that I can foresee a baked eyeshadow palette with this formula, possibly coming from Fenty, that's peachy pink neutrals. Can you imagine how beautiful that was? This is just wishful thinking. But after seeing the packaging on these and like the blushes, I'm just like, Fenty, do your thing. Give us what we want. An eyeshadow palette with this packaging and with a baked formula with peachy pink neutral colors. Please and thank you. That could be like the summer palette of all summer palettes for somebody like me. I'm putting it out there. Please, Fenty. I need an eyeshadow palette with this packaging. And a peachy pink neutral baked eyeshadow formula. This is going to be a first for me. Never have I ever tried Melt Cosmetics. And there was a few palettes I want to get. Here in Canada, the Melt palettes, I believe, are in the $70 range. 60 for sure. Possibly 70. I can't remember. I don't know if Melt is leaving Sephora. Which, if they do leave, that's a bummer. Because, I mean, I want to try them. It's just that I can't go out and buy everything I want at once. Some of the palettes that I want to get, because they went on super sale the past week or two, are like sold out. I was able to get one. It went down to like 30, 35. It's this one here. The 27 Melt Cosmetics. This thing feels heavy and it's magnetic. At least it's magnetic. I did swatch these all last night. There's 2 shimmers and then the rest are all mattes. Let's see. How many shades are in here? 10. So there's 2 shimmers, 1, 2, which I will swatch. These feel nice. I've always been hesitant also to buy Melt because of comments that I read online. People saying, oh, they're patchy and they don't blend very well. Well, you know what? Sometimes you gotta work with the formula to figure it out, what works best for it. Anyways, I was like, now's the time for Tammy to try Melt. And now, if they're leaving Sephora, because like everything from Melt was on super discount, if they're leaving Sephora and I end up liking this, how the heck am I going to get my hands on it without going on their sites? Because for Canadians to go on the sites, I'm going to swatch these, all the mattes. For us Canadians to go on the sites cost even more. Unless we can get discount codes. One thing I will say, I find it a bit hard to swatch these because as soon as I put my finger in, they get powdery. That's the only thing. So I'm trying to just swipe like this instead of going whoop like that. I'm just trying to do this, and even that's making a mess, but it's no big deal to me. But the mattes seem super smooth and like something that I could definitely work with. This is definitely a good, like, this could be a good everyday palette if you like these colors. Definitely warm tone, but when I swatched it last night, there's definitely some dry my fingers off. There definitely is some cool tones in here too. Like I feel like the next two I'm gonna go into, these are cool tones. So if you like cool tone but mostly warm tone, this is a good mix, in my opinion. Yeah, it's like these are more cool tone in my opinion. Maybe a little bit neutral, these two, but these two look cool tone / a little tiny bit warm. But this is a good mix of cool and warm in my opinion. So, because I know some people don't like doing straight up neutral, or not neutral, warm tone looks. So, I'm excited. I might use this one as well. I'm not sure how that will go with the blushes. I really want to do the blushes, that's for sure. So we're just going to start with the face base, and we're going to start with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I don't have a mirror, because whatever I got on the one I was using, I can't get it off. Man, can you believe how fast I got to 102 subscribers? I'm surprised anybody's even watching me, honestly. I'm not gonna like negative talk myself, but I am surprised anybody's even watching. But I am thinking, if someone's like, what's your niche, Tammy? I think I'd say my Get Ready With Me's. I thoroughly enjoy sitting down. I say this multiple times. I enjoy sitting down, having me time, doing my makeup. Something I do almost every day. I like trying new makeup, playing with makeup, trying to like get out of my comfort zone with different eye colors, variations and whatnot. I do think, not today, well, maybe later on today or maybe tomorrow, it depends. We're having a chill weekend, going outside and stuff. No shopping. No shopping this weekend. I kind of want to do an update at favorites, because I feel like I've been using some products long enough now. I have some new favorites, and you know, I don't know. I like watching people's updated favorites, seeing if they change their mind about things. Not that I dislike my old favorites, but I have like newer favorites that I find myself gravitating towards. And if you're like me, when somebody says they have a favorite, I also like seeing them use their favorites too. Just because you're on YouTube or whatever doesn't mean like something new comes, you have to stop using your old favorites. But I did notice one of my old favorites was the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Even though I was using it more as a skin tint, that's not the proper way. I do have things that are proper skin tints that I do find myself using a lot more. Alright, let's go into Saie Super Glowy Gel or Glowy Super Gel. Which order does that go? Glowy Super Gel. I'm going to use Warm Glow. The Star Glow is somewhere. I did have it the other day. I'm going to do 3 pumps and put this all over my face. I do really like this. It's extra moisture, hydrating. Maybe it does give me more glow. I really like it. How it makes my face feel. Alright, let that sit for a second. What am I going to use today? I kind of think, I do want to be glowy. Yeah, I don't have any face powders. Well, I have 2. I don't really use them though. I feel like I usually use from just me thinking, I seem to have used my face powders mostly in the winter, just for like in here and underneath the eye. Why? I don't know. do I want to use? See, I have favorites. This is how I know. Because I'm like, whoa, I should use that though. Excuse me. I'm debating between the Revlon Illuminance Serum Tints and the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. This is like, but almost halfway gone. Let's use this one today. I do know I like both. And then obviously the L'Oreal Hyaluronic Skin Tint Serum. I also really like that. I just gotta grab a mirror. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Anything? I wonder how a skin tint would go over this. Or that would be a bad idea. I say that because this does say primer, concealer, BB cream, and highlighter. So you don't have... Well, you want to know something? As much as I like this, you want to know what I do notice about this particular product? When I put it on, my face doesn't sting or burn. Well, you know what? I think it's a slight burning sensation that I feel when I put this on my face. That's not normal, but I like how it looks. It doesn't like give me a rash or anything, so... But something that's in this makes my skin... doesn't hurt, but it feels like it's like burning or stinging. Only when I first apply it though. Once I blend it in, it's fine. Chris, you used the Haus Labs foundation, right? I know Chris, my friend Chris on here. Makeup and More, hang on. Well, you know what? I'll put her channel down below. It's written down because I don't want to like send you guys to the wrong channel. Where did I write that down at? There are all these pieces of paper. I'll leave it down below. My friend Chris, she really likes Haus Labs. I'm going to actually put her and Andy's channels down below. Andy currently, she's doing a no-buy and a pan it. Are you doing it for all of this year? I can't remember if you said it was for the rest of this year or just for this month. I mean, we're in a new month now. I just joking, don't go out buying stuff. Instigator. I don't know though, I can't remember. Andy, let me know down in the comments or message me on Instagram. Let me know. It's kind of a bummer, the time difference that Andy and I have. What's the difference between Chris and I? Chris is in Texas. Andy's... there shouldn't be a time difference between us and Texas, right? But yeah, so I think Chris and I, if we wanted to chat off of YouTube, we could, because our time difference is about the same. Andy and I, though, we're like, what did I say, 6 hours? She's like 6 hours ahead of me in time. That's like all of our family is, so my parents, well, both of our parents, my parents, Matt's parents, some of our sisters, they're 3 hours ahead of us. 3.5. Oh, 3.5 hours. And then the rest of my family is 3 hours between, because they all live between Newfoundland and New Brunswick. All in Canada, but... So sometimes it makes it difficult to talk to people because we could be at work and then they're home having supper. Alrighty then. So, yeah, I do like this. I like the amount of sheer coverage that it gives me. It does make my skin feel a bit weird though. But again, I'm not noticing like any reaction on my face from it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave Chris and Andy, who I keep bringing up in my videos, well, at least last little bit, so you guys can go check them out and show them some love. They do get ready with me as well, and unboxings and all that stuff. Except Andy right now, you know, she's doing a no buy, so let's support the no buy as well. I tried to do a no buy, guess what? That did not work. One day I will have the willpower, right? Maybe. Alright, we're gonna go into the e.l.f. Halo Glow because again we're trying to get this used up, and I will not be buying this again. It's just, I like it. It's messy though. If you don't mind cleaning the tube after a little bit, I would recommend the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. The blush one I already got rid of because that one would not stop oozing. So, you just grab a wipe. Yeah, this is definitely a product. Excuse me. This is definitely a product that e.l.f. should consider. See, like I'm trying to clean it up, I'm just making more of a mess. This is a product that e.l.f. could definitely try and put it to a stick form. Because, again, it would sell. They have a good color range. Let's get this blended. I can feel my migraine still there. I did take something for it, but work yesterday was let's just say somebody gave me like a longer list than normal, and I was trying to rush to make sure I got everything done on the list. Alright, that looks nice. I do want to go in next with, what do you guys think I'm going to use if you had to guess? Give you 2 seconds while I look for it. Well, hang on now. Yeah, you know what? I am. Fenty. A Fenty matchstick in amber. Because once again, we're trying to get this used up as well. Put this a little higher. Yeah, I used to think this one was super cool tone. It is cool tone, but comparing it to that e.l.f. one, I do see like a little bit of warmth. So would that make this neutral? I'm not good. I know exactly what a warm tone is when I see it in a cool tone. And we'll get this blended in. I'm debating if I would like to use a cream blush underneath one of those Fenty blushes. I think those Liss stick cream blushes would actually look nice with those, but maybe I'll just try one of those on its own today. The eyeshadow that I want to use though, would that melt palette go good with those Fenty blushes? Oh, I was watching Aunt Jessica's one of her videos last night. The every Friday she tries to do a video based on new releases hitting. And I know I was mentioning it would be nice to see like a new pomade, like somebody come up with like a new pomade with better shade range or something. Nobody's come up with a pomade that I'm aware of, but Melt is coming out with a tubing mascara. Not Melt, Milk. Milk Makeup is coming out with a new tubing mascara, which I'm not gonna even bother because I come to the conclusion I do not like tubing mascaras. And then I think, is it still Milk Makeup? They're coming out with a tubing brow gel. That could be interesting. Especially because like with tubing mascaras, it's like little tubes that go onto your lashes, and so then all you need is like warm water and whoop, wipe them off. I call bullcrap on that. I've tried. I have the hardest time with getting tubing mascara off, no matter how I've tried to get it off. But for your a tubing brow product, that I think I would try. Especially if it like actually gave you some more brow like hairs that stay. So that might be something. otherwise of what she'd shown, nothing. And then even when I was on Instagram last night, I didn't see anything coming out that I'm like, whoa, people need to know about this. I think the only thing that I'm like probably the most hyped up about is the Fenty Baked Blushes. Blushlighters. Hopefully these are good. Don't let me down, Fenty, because I do like Fenty a lot. I don't think I've tried a Fenty product item yet that I don't use. Speaking of which, you know, something I have that I haven't really used in a while is the Fenty palette. Should I dig that out? 1 second. I wonder where it's at. I think it's in this basket right here. Yes. Ooh, so many good things in here. Chris, when we do our next collab, you know what palette I'm gonna use? Well, hang on, let me look in here. Yes, this one. I will wait till we do our collab and use the Chucky palette, because I think we're gonna do Goth Glam or Glam Goth for our next collab. All right, let me set this on the floor because I don't have a place to put it right now. All right, let's go into the Fenty. What is this? Stalk'R. I want to put on a little bit of powdered bronzer. Should I try this highlighter? Let's see. I'll swatch the 2 highlighters. You can use this on your eyes as well. I'm still bummed that I missed out on her eyeshadow palette that I really wanted. I even went on the Fenty site and it's not on there. But like the smaller, clicker ones are. Okay, for me, I would use those on my eyes, not my cheeks. So I guess we're not going to use those, but I do want to use some of the bronzer. For me, her palette is an eyeshadow palette, not really a bronzing palette. Well, it says face and eye bronzer. For me, yeah, it's for the eyes. Let's go a little bit to this. I feel like there's not really a good brush to go into there. I'll use this. See if I can pick this up with this. It's not picking up. Here we go. Just want to add a little bronze. This one, I think this is the one I want to get in the full size. It's called In the Sun. It is on my Sephora wish list, but I got rid of my... I'm not going to get it right now. I have enough stuff. I think I have enough bronzers that I'm enjoying right now. So it's not something that I'm like, oh, I need to get it. Just gonna put just a little bronzer, pretty much just like right here. Was I talking about something? Now I don't remember. Yeah, I don't like this as a bronzer. Like, not that shade, but the palette. It's too hard to get into. Okay, it's just a little, not a lot. If I need more bronzer, I'll go into something else. All right. part of me is like, I do want a highlighter. So let's go into GRWM. And this is in the shade Vanilla Frost. It's a Lunar Glow highlighter in Vanilla Frost. It's this like little... Well, hang on. I feel like I should probably do the blush, eh? Let's do the blush on its own so we can see. Question is, what one do we use? We have Juicy Peach is what I'm thinking to do that one. They're so pretty though, or Baked Peach. Okay, I'm gonna go into Juicy Peach. Same brush. I'm gonna tap this in here. And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go a bit higher today. Ooh, that has like a nice gold highlight. Did I get the darkest one and then the lightest one, or did I get the lightest one and the middle one? No, I got the darkest one and the middle one. I don't think I got the lightest shade. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I just know one of the shades, I was like, no, I probably wouldn't get as much use out of that one. Okay, yeah. If you like gold highlight, this one definitely has the gold highlight in it. Alright, I'm going to swipe this off and put the other one on this cheek. See how it looks. And you might be like, you have two different cheeks, Tammy. Yeah. But then I could just, at the end, put the one I put on this one, put a dab of that over here, and vice versa to make them look the same. So. Wipe this off and then put the other one on the other side. So this one is Baked Peach. It's pretty. Hang on. Crap. What one did I put over here? Looking at them, they look I can't tell what one I put my brush in. Looks like I put my brush in this one, Baked Peach. Let's go into Juicy Peach over here. This one doesn't have brush strokes in it, but the other one does. Yep, alright, here we go. So let's put Juicy Peach. This one doesn't have as much kick up as the other one. This one does, but not a lot. But you can see like around here. Alright, let's put Juicy Peach over here. Ooh. Okay, this one also has gold, but it's not as... This one seems a bit brighter. Like the gold stands out a lot more on this one than this one. Can you guys see a difference? I'm gonna go into this one a little bit more. It's definitely pretty. Yeah, it's definitely peach, and this one also has the gold. So I think these are blushes for people who don't mind gold highlighter. I feel like you're getting more of the blush shade as well, more so than with the Rare Beauty ones. Her like blushed highlighters, we're gonna call them. But yeah, it looks like strong gold color in both. So I think if you don't like gold highlighter, I probably wouldn't go for them. Because these look almost identical to me now that I have them on, unless it's my eyes are playing tricks. I'm going to dip into this one and go in on this side, because I want to see. Try to see if there's a difference in the tone. I know swatched, I could see pink more so in one. It does emphasize texture, so if you don't like your texture being emphasized. Oh yeah, these are definitely gold heavy. So you might be like, okay, Tammy, now that you have them on, what do you think? What I think is gold's not my thing. So for me wearing these, I would probably go in with probably a cream blush that is peachy, orange, or even like a pink color would look nice. And do like one swipe over very lightly. I probably wouldn't go in it and like whack, and then put it on. I'd probably use like a more fluffier brush than this one and just go over. And what one of your favorite cream blushes. These are so pretty though. And I mean, there's probably like many different ways to use these. I'm going to take my sponge and tone this down a little bit. I think that's how I would use these. Kind of similar to how I would use the Rare Beauty ones. Okay, going over them a little bit, definitely tone it down. These are pretty. Can you imagine like having like a nice bronze skin? I'm so pale, so maybe these colors don't look the best on me, but if I did like more bronzing and stuff, they probably would. I think these both would go great with the two Liss cream blushes that I have. I have curvy and bubbly. I think these two would go perfect with these, so we will try that. That will happen sometime this week too. Or even like with the e.l.f. ones, like I have this one here. Top this with one of those. That would also be pretty. Even with this color. I mean, you can mix in batch. So we're going to leave the cheeks there. I'm not going to do any more blush or highlighter. Everything that goes on my face will also be put in the description box. Okay, that is pretty. So, should we use the melt? Yeah, let's get my brows done first. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Am I missing a skin step? I did cream. Yeah, maybe not. The e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. We'll use this. I might go in with concealer later. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking for me, a little goes a long way with these blushes. Again, it's going to depend on what you're using. Do they look both similar? I think so. Because I didn't bother putting like what I put on here over here or vice versa. Hey babe, do my cheeks look the same? Like,
I can't tell you.
I feel like they look the same color-wise. I'll just go like this, see if you guys can tell. I'll also bring it closer. Like, I can definitely see the peach color, but I feel like my eyes are focusing on the gold highlight part. So, if I were to say, who's this product for? Somebody who likes highlighty cheeks. Somebody who likes gold highlight. Definitely gold highlight. Also somebody who doesn't mind wearing it alone or using it as a topper. I think for me, I can wear it alone like this if I tone it down a bit. I do want to try it with another brush though. Not right now because I'd have to wash this off. But I would like to try it with another brush. Also, there's three of them. I think it's like light, medium, and dark. Because they're all peach, right? They all have different names, like baked peach, juicy peach. What was the other one? I feel like the one that I didn't get was the lightest one. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have gotten the lightest one. Because you don't need all three. You don't even need two of them. Just me being me. I seen the packaging and I was like, woo! I was like, yes, please. They do look, on me, they do look the same, don't they? But I do feel like, not that one. I do feel like this one has a bit more pink in it. That, because I looked at the swatches too. Like, to me, this one has a bit more pink. Anyways. Oh, these are going to be great on the eyes too. Ooh. So yeah, I would say if you want to, if you're like, if you have seen them and you've been eyeballing them, I would probably just pick one. Like, now that I have those two, I think maybe I should just gotten one. But I'll use them. And it does, again, if you don't mind your texture and people seeing your texture, it's also for you. Definitely shows texture. It's pretty. All right. Brows are done for now. I might go back into the brows later. So yeah, I think we're going to go into the 27 Melt Cosmetics. Excited to try this out on my eyes. Looking at my swatches. So again, like I said, I do have a companion palette here. Well, you know what? Let's look back into this Fenty one. Maybe I'll use the Fenty as a companion today. I'm going to go into Sun and start it with that for this eye look. Handy dandy brush, which I don't know where it came from. And it's not picking it up. So I'm going to really pounce this in here. There we go. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, yeah. So I get like, there we go. Pretty much want this color up here, but not on the brow bone. So leave right here alone. And then go do the same thing on the other side. Are you guys close enough? I can bring you closer. Might have to tighten my tripod because you guys keep tipping. One sec, I gotta tighten you guys. Here we go. Go back into that once more. All right. Now let's go into this Melt palette. Let's see. I'm going to go into the shade Naked Sleep. Well, that is a nice way to sleep. Tap that off. With this, I put this actually in my visible crease and then blend it up. Same thing on the other eye. Are all the Melt palettes this big? I do know the Element palettes. There was 2 of those that I was eyeballing, but I didn't get them. I want to be like realistic too with what I would actually use. Sometimes we do buy things that we think we're going to use and like, and then we don't. I want to take that shade on my lower lash line. Excuse me. I'm going to incorporate one of those blushes onto this eye look as well. Just so like the colors are kind of cohesive. You don't have to do that though. Where did that brush go? I had you 2 seconds ago. Oh, here you are. All right, let's go into... I'm going to go into one more thing, which is this one right here. It's a bit cool toned. Put this on the outer corner and then blend it up a little bit. I also am somebody, I do like warm tone looks. I like cool tone looks, but I also like combining warm tone and cool tone as well. And because I did do my blush first, sometimes it does bother me when I get to the eye part and I'm like, no, it doesn't match. It doesn't always have to match, but I do like my blush and eye look to kind of look cohesive. Hi, Luna. I think we're gonna have to open the patio door here soon. I don't want to connect the AC. Like, we're debating because we know if we take out that AC, our electricity bill is gonna go up. So I'm thinking just open all the darn windows. All right. These are blending great. I don't, you know, I'm not having any problem. Okay, I'm going to go into one of those blushes right now. Don't worry, we're not done with the eye look. But I'm going to put one of these blushes. Let's do Baked Peach. No, let's do Juicy Peach. Let's bring some of that into this eye look. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have just gotten one of these. I guess it's just what, light, medium, dark. I will probably, well, you know what, I will go over this with another shimmer as well. I just want to get some of this into this look. Just to make it kind of match with the cheeks. Because it is pretty. Don't be like me though. Don't get them all. I wouldn't even get 2. Unless you like having like the option of like a darker one and a lighter one. I think that's what I'm seeing. They're both, I think all 3 are exact same thing. There's varying degrees of light to dark. But I will say this. I like how these feel. And I like how they look. I think it'd be awesome if she did an eyeshadow, a baked eyeshadow palette. A big one too. Give us at least 12 colors, like 12 eyeshadows, 10 or 12. With a baked formula that's like peachy pink. Cause see, now that I have that on my lids, I see pink and I see gold. Like, it's so pretty. Well, a peachy pink. I might put the other one on my lower lash line. Alright, so we'll leave that there because now I can go look at the... I'm not done with the Melt palette. Let me take the other blush and put that one on my lower lash line. So that one was Juicy Peach. Let's go into Baked Peach and put that on the lower lash line. I mean, it's pretty. I'm actually excited to try these over those LYS cream stick blushes as well. All right, what else should we do? I think before I go any further, I'm going to do a little concealer, just like probably right here. And where's the one that I had open? Oh geez, this one, seriously. Could today be the day that I use you up? Maybe. Let's get some concealer on in some spots. I do have a backup of this one. I think I might have one more use, even though like you can't see it. I bet you there's still one more use in this. What's in the pump, whatever you want to call it. I'll just take the sponge and pat that in. I don't always use concealer, but sometimes I do want to use it just to see. Then take my brush, anything that's left on here, I know I do my makeup weird sometimes, but like in how I apply things. It's okay though, we all have our own way. We all don't gotta do it exactly the same way. Alright, I'm gonna go back into Juicy Peach. I'm gonna take this brush. Let's put this on this side. Yeah, this brush is a bit more fluffier. I don't know why I'm closing my eyes. It's so I can focus. I don't know. Okay, nice. I don't know why. I feel like I needed a little concealer right here just to make it look nicer. I don't know. Does it make a difference? Hard to say. Probably not. To me, though, it does. Okay, so I think for this blush, if I don't want to use a cream underneath, I think I would use this brush for those blushes. This one's fluffy. I mean, this ColorPop one's fluffy too, but the shape of it, I don't know. I feel like it just goes nicer with this one for me. Again, how you do it is going to be different. All right. Who do you know that says that line? I'll tell you, Matthew McConaughey. How many of you watch Days of Confused? I'll tell you who hasn't watched Days of Confused ever. My husband. Wow. When I say the amount of movies that he did not watch growing up, I'm like, what did you do? Like, I like movies, okay? Movies and music. The amount of movies that I'm shocked that my husband has not seen. All right, I'm liking how this is looking like at this point right now. It's like, do I want to razzle dazzle the eyes some more? Do I want to darken up? Like, I feel like the eyes at this point look nice. So it's like if I go in and darken the outer corner, which I usually do, I might ruin what I have going on. For lips, let's use something I haven't used yet. I feel like peach stuff does not look good on my lips, but do I have a peach lippy or one close to it? That's pink, but that might work. Did ColorPop not come out with a peachy? Let's grab the ones that I have from ColorPop and see if there's a peach one. What's that? That's dark. I feel like my eye wants to water. Oh, actually, I have a Fenty. Where'd it go? Okay, those are all not peach. We could do this one to combine it with like a Fenty gloss. One sec. I have like with like products, you know, like keep like with like. Do you guys get my drill? Those are two. Yeah, I want something kind of. Ooh, that'll work. So let's do a little bit of this with. I mean, with Fenty, you can't go wrong. Not that one. Always use that one. This one. See how like this one's more orange? I don't want to use that one right now. Let's use this one. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. Do I want to put a little of this underneath? Probably not. I think I'll just use that gloss bomb. Well, let's see what this looks like. Alright, that's a nice pink color, so we'll use this. This eye's watering. Why? Guava Glaze. I need to take and put one or two of these on my desk because I do have stuff that in eyesight, so I know to use it. I need to start just swapping stuff out. I'll do that though after I do my favorites. Alright, we're going to use this gloss. I did have a small one of this one. Because I should have kept these on. So this is... That eye would stop. Pink. No, I didn't have a small one of this one. Pink Dragon... I think it just says Pink Dragon. It'll be in the description box. Is this leaning forward? Let's put some of this on. It's pretty. You want to see a swatch? Just like a nice pink color. It does look like it has like a gold reflect in it though, like a peachy gold. Peachy gold, peachy pink. Also, smells delicious. My Fenty glosses are my favorite lip glosses. They smell good. They're juicy. I don't know. They're my favorite. Every year I buy one of the kits with these. Sometimes you'll get like one full size and like 3 or 4 minis. The minis last a long time. The last set that I picked up, I think it was like 3 full size ones. And yeah, actually that was what I got the last time. It was 3 full size in a kit. That's usually how I buy the Fenty glosses because they are not cheap. But because I do know I use them, I think I've said before, like, I don't know if I would buy a singular one on its own for the price, but honestly, yes, I would, because I do gravitate to those ones more so than others. I'm stalling, because I'm like, do I leave the look here? It's pretty. We all know I could razzle dazzle the eyes more. But I like that I can see the peach pink on the lids. Alright, mascara. Let's just grab some mascara while I think about it. Because I could definitely add something else. I kind of want to use more shades in the melt, but, you know, I own it now, so. I'll definitely, well, there goes something. I'll get more use out of it. Let's use, what mascara haven't I used in a while? Oh, there goes something else. I'm going to use this one because I think I can just about throw this one out. Because it's not giving me much product. Thanks, babe. The Maybelline Falsies, I will not repurchase this one. Go sit down. I won't repurchase this one. I feel like this one dried out super fast. We'll give it a try right now and see if I can get any product. I do like the brush on this one though, but I feel like this one's drying out really fast. Or is it a dry formula? I'm trying to remember what it was like when I first got it. Has anyone ever done their mascara? I used to do this back in the day. So instead of taking your mascara and just like putting it on like this, did you ever try to direct your lashes so that when you put your mascara on, you go like this out here so that your lashes would all come out here? Was it just me? I feel like it wasn't just me. I used to do that right up until like 10 years ago, I think. Okay, it did go on, but I feel like it's dry. That or maybe the product is running out. Ooh, look how juicy. I do like that. I like the eye look. Do I razzle dazzle the eyes more or leave them alone? I feel like this is a pretty look. Don't worry, we will give more love to melt. I'm excited for to use this palette. It's matte heavy with 2 shimmers. Literally, I used to do all matte looks way back in the day. It's getting older is what got me into shimmers. Why? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I like shimmers now. I like eyeshadow. I mean, I like mascara, but my favorite is eyeshadow. Do you guys want to see some of the new 2 palettes, 1 combo I dug out? Or no? Like, no, Tammy, you've been here long enough. I think the Motrin I took finally kicked in. I'll be taking Sudafed here soon. I kind of got to like do different combinations to keep the pain at bay. I could have nipped it in the butt at 4 o'clock this morning, but honestly, I was so lazy. I didn't want to get out of bed, and I was like kind of hoping I could sleep it off, but no. That did not work. Bless you.
Thank you.
So everything that I've used, even if I only used 1 shade, I will put it down in the description box. All right. This looks nice and fresh. Bless you. It's peachy. Hope you're not getting sick, man. Stay away from me. I don't want your germs. Alright, I like this look. I like how the blush looks now. I think for me, reminder Tammy, use this brush for the Fenty blushes if you don't want to use another blush. I think it looks pretty with the eye look. Yep. Feel free to use your blushes on your lids. I think those Rare Beauty ones, though, would also be great on the lids. I actually need to go through my stuff. I have a blush that's I can't find. Where did I put those? Oh, they're in here. I kind of want to compare right quick, if you guys don't mind. Don't mind if I do, because I'm going to do it anyways. Let's go into Rare Beauty powder blush. It says powder blush, but you know what? She should just call these Blushlighters. Well, Fenty called theirs Blushlighters. Sorry. Yeah, Blushlighter. Velour. So here we have the shade Hope. Here you can see it's like, I don't know, I feel like I describe it. Definitely a way different feeling than the Fenty ones. But, albeit, still super smooth. I don't have another arm. Well, let's see. So that's Rare Beauty Hope. And that's me putting my finger in there. And so that's Hope. And then we have Cheer. The old finger in here. I just want to show you guys like what these look like beside the Fenty ones. So when I swatch these on my arm, you don't see, you can tell like they're glowy, but I feel like when you put these on your cheeks, you can definitely see the highlighter part like sparkles or glitter. So I haven't put these to much use. I need to actually like try them again with a different brush. Now we'll go into the Fenty ones. So these ones feel like they're baked. These are baked, right? I think they are. I call these baked Velour Blushlighters, Hot Cheeks. These are technically not baked. Well, I don't know. Guys, I don't know terms for stuff. I just know these feel so cool. But I want to show you like the difference between the highlighter between the Fenty and then these ones. So these are the Fenty. So these ones have more color payoff. The Rare Beauty ones are a lot lighter in color and more like glowy, but when you put them on your cheeks, they're very highlighty. And the Fenty ones here, when you put them on, like they look so opaque. You can tell like there's gold in them, but I feel like the highlighter aspect doesn't really show up until you get them on your cheeks. So, and yeah, they literally are like one's darker than the other. So they're all, the Fenty blushes, in my opinion, I think they are regardless. They're just light, medium, and dark. They're all the same thing. Just depending on what skin tone you are, light, medium, or dark, is what you would buy on. I know some people got PR, not PR, possibly, of all three, because there's also lip glosses. The lip glosses I passed on because I was like, no, I wouldn't use those ones, those colors. It's not the people who I'm saying got PR are ones I'm seeing on Instagram who have all of the stuff, the glosses and the blushes. What else came? Was it just, and then liquid eyeliners? There's two. Yeah, swatching, you don't really see these being like highlighty. Like you can see the gold reflect. So, I don't know. Either way, I have them. I'll be playing with them on my face and my eyes. Because I think that did give like a nice look. I'm like, do I talk about anything else? Keep you guys here longer? No. I'll let you guys go. You've been here long enough. Anyways, guys, again, we made it to we finally hit the 100 subscriber mark. So thank you to everybody who's helped me get here. And, you know, stay tuned for more Get Ready With Me's, because that's what I do for the most part. Playing with makeup. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. And I'll see you in the next video, which is probably, I'll say Monday, because I don't know if I'll come on tomorrow morning or not. But I'll see you guys back here Monday for our next Get Ready With Me. Anyways, God bless. Have a good weekend.